If you are a public school teacher or an aspiring public school teacher, this video is for you. So for today's video, we will be talking about the Bayanihan Act 3 or the Bayanihan to Arise as One Act, which was filed by Speaker Lord Allan Velasco. Following the filing of this bill, a lot of questions, especially from teachers, arose or surfaced, such as, meron pa bang loan moratorium? Or ano ba ang nilalaman nitong Bayanihan Act 3? But before that, don't forget to subscribe and hit the bell button for you to be updated on the latest happenings in the Department of Education.
Velasco proposes 420 billion pesos Bayanihan 3 law. Speaker Lord Allan Velasco has filed a bill proposing a third installment of the Bayanihan law, which would provide a 420 billion pesos fund to help the country recover amid the economic crash triggered by the COVID-19 pandemic. Velasco, together with Marikina City 2nd District Representative Stella Luz Kimbo, filed last Thursday House Bill number 8628, or the proposed Bayanihan to Arise as One Act, or Bayanihan 3. Some 115 members of major political parties and blocs in the House have expressed their support and signified intent to co-author the said bill. He said the two previous Bayanihan laws were not sufficient for the genuine economic recovery of the country. Citing data from Philippine Statistics Authority, the Marinduque representative noted that the Philippine economy contracted by 9.5% in 2020, the worst performance in the nation's post-war history. He added, this is significantly worse than the predicted contraction of 4.5 to 6.6%, which was the basis of the Development Budget Coordination Committee for the 2021 National Expenditure Program. Given that actual economic output in 2020 was far below what was assumed for budget purposes, and further losses may still be incurred as the COVID-19 pandemic is expected to prevail well in the current fiscal year. An additional economic stimulus package is needed to help the government meet its recovery targets for the year. Here is the breakdown of the proposed 420 billion pesos appropriations under Bayanihan 3. 52 billion pesos for subsidies to small business for wages and other worker-related expenses. 100 billion pesos for the capacity building of businesses in critically impacted sectors. 108 billion pesos for additional social amelioration to impacted households through programs of the Department of Social Welfare and Development. 70 billion pesos for the provision of assistance and capacity building to farmers, livestock producers, and fishermen. 30 billion pesos for the implementation of unemployment assistance and cash for work programs under the Department of Labor and Employment. 30 billion pesos for internet allowances to primary, secondary, and tertiary students and teachers in public and private educational institutions. 5 billion pesos to the Department of Public Works and Highways for the rehabilitation of typhoon-affected areas, including the repair, reconstruction, and/or construction of flood control works, roads, bridges, public buildings, and other damaged public works to be distributed proportionately among affected provinces and cities. 25 billion pesos to the Department of Health for the procurement of COVID-19 medication and vaccines and to finance logistics, information awareness campaigns, and other related operational expenses. The phrase loan moratorium or no loan deduction of any financial institutions were not included of the newly approved laws. Velasco also pointed out that household consumption has significantly declined, contributing as much as 5.7% to the total 9.5% annual reduction in output in 2020. He said, government must therefore take the lead to promote business and consumer confidence and social welfare. Increased, well-targeted spending is a vital step to achieving these goals. In November last year, Kimbo also filed her own bill for Bayanihan 3, House Bill number 8031, which will allot another 400 billion pesos to aid in the country's economic recovery. Another Bayanihan 3 bill, House Bill number 8059, was also filed last year by Majority Leader Martin Romualdez, Albay Representative Joey Salceda, and Aambis OWA Representative Sharon Garin.
Thank you for watching. Stay safe.